We're just in the earliest stages of understanding how to effectively take the capabilities of the internet and apply them in our business operations. Just as one example, I would say that most companies view the internet at best as a place for efficient transactions. I can buy and sell things quickly and easily on the internet and electronic markets. The notion of using the internet to build deeper trust-based relationships with a much broader range of partners and participants, that's something most companies still have a very hard time getting their minds around. And it does conflict with a lot of their cultures. Look at the kinds of issues we're facing in large companies just around the use of Facebook or Twitter within the company. Many companies have banned it because they view it as a distraction. I'm actually a skeptic or a contrarian regarding this view that the internet is going to fragment everything and small companies will be the only thing left. I do believe that there are significant economies of scale when you deal with infrastructure management. You know, think about managing a logistics chain, a FedEx or a UPS kind of logistics network. There are significant scale economies in running that kind of operation. I think companies will become much more focused and specialized on those operations and build scale. I think where you're going to see the fragmentation is around creative product innovation or service innovation in the marketplace. You'll see creative talent coming together more in these project-oriented kinds of models you were talking about in terms of Hollywood. The other piece where I think there's big scale economies or scope economies is around customer relationship. The notion of having a detailed knowledge, not just of you as an individual customer, but of a whole broad array of customers, provides an opportunity to create much greater value for that customer than if you were just a small company that was in a transaction model with that individual. So having that deep long-term relationship that scales is, I think, going to be a significant opportunity for companies to get larger in this internet era. I think that the whole rationale for a company does change in a profound way. I mean, if you think about the reason we came together in companies in the past century, it was because of efficiency, scalable efficiency. You could get much more efficient operations if you all came together and stayed together in a large company. Going forward, I believe competitive pressure is going to continue to mount, and it creates a new rationale for companies, which is the ability to develop talent more rapidly. We will be attracted to companies and we will stay in companies only if they can develop our talent more rapidly than we could on our own. And I think there's a real potential to do that. I think people coming together driven by a shared desire to improve performance, getting better faster by working together, are going to be much more powerful than if they just stay as individual contractors. So I think there is an opportunity for a new kind of company to come into play. There's certainly a need for financial services that are geared to smaller companies that are going to scale more rapidly. I think obviously one of the issues venture capital is facing right now is the amount of investment, particularly in early stages, is rapidly shrinking. And so it makes it more challenging for a lot of their traditional models where they put a large money up front and hope for the tenfold increase around the exit. That's a model that's more difficult to maintain in this kind of world where you have cloud computing and more access to resources. So I do think it's going to have, like all businesses, it's going to have to rethink its basic approach to delivering value to its customers.